Hey, what is happening YouTube? Steve with Rake and Profit at rakeandprofit.com, coming back to you with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk about how you can make some really good cash buying and selling vintage bicycles. And if you haven't already known, I sell quite a few bicycles through Craigslist. I've been doing it for about a year now, thanks to the Bonafide Hustlers videos. Learned a lot from him. And I find bikes all the time at the thrift stores, yard sales, Craigslist, even eBay at times. So there's a lot of money to be made with bicycles if you get a good amount of brands in your mind and know what to look out for and how much to pay. So in this video, I hope to be able to help you out to make some really good cash buying and selling vintage bicycles. First brand I want to talk about is a brand which sells really nicely, and I find them quite often on Craigslist. The brand is Motobecane. It's a French brand, and I usually pay between $10 and $50 for these. And if you get them in really nice condition, they usually go for about $100 to $200. It really depends. Even the ones that are all broken and beat up, there's collectors out there that are specifically looking for these, and I can usually get 50 to 80 bucks just destroyed. Next brand I want to talk about is a brand I'm sure you're all familiar with. It's Raleigh. These things are really popular. This is more of like a cruiser style for a woman. They do have the 10 speeds just like the Motobecane. And what you want to look for these is, first of all, the older ones, if they're in really nice condition like this one, they could fetch some really good coin. I'm talking $200-300 or more. I usually get about 150 bucks for these, depending on if they have the original Brooks saddle on it. So look out for that. See if it says Brooks on the back. If it does, you're in for some really good cash. Next brand is another popular brand. It's Schwinn, and this one is actually a Stingray. And you can tell because it looks really funky. It's got the banana seat and it's got the little lever. These things bring in tons of money, $300, $400, $500. You're probably not going to find them. You're probably going to find more of the 10 speeds with the skinny tires and the brand Schwinn. And they usually fetch about $100, $150. And you know, with bicycles, it really depends on the components, the condition. The price could really swing left or right a lot. But I usually pick up Schwinns for 10 to 30 bucks, 40 bucks, and usually get 100 bucks or more for them. It really depends. Next brand is Bianchi. It's a really good brand. I believe this is a Japanese brand. Correct me if I'm wrong. And anytime I get this brand, they sell really quick. The components are usually higher end on these, and they usually have some pretty nice colors. This one's a nice color. Probably could get about $200 or $300 for it. More realistically, probably around 150. But great brand, and you will come across these at yard sales. I find them quite often. And last but not least is a brand that I used to pass over for some reason. I don't know why I did, but the brand is Fuji, and this brand sells really well. I actually just sold one of these a few months ago. It had a nice lime green color to it. The thing was all messed up. The tires were rotted out. It needed a tune-up. It needed work, and I ended up getting like 120 bucks for it. Ended up getting it for like 30 bucks at a thrift store. So I'm saying, I mean, there's a lot of money to be made with bikes. If you could pick up bikes for 10 or 20 bucks in these brands, especially the 10 speeds, you're going to make out golden. Even if it needs tune-ups or it needs work like a chain or new tires or basic stuff like a seat, there's people out there and collectors who will pay good cash for it. So don't hesitate to buy them. Hopefully you learned a few things about bikes. If you liked the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check me out at Facebook and Twitter at Rake and Profit, and head over to my blog at rakeandprofit.com. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Take care.